This is my set of Paiste PST7 cymbals, and I friggin' love them. If you haven't heard of these cymbals before, this is Paiste's contribution to the intermediate, sort of mid-level cymbal market. But I'm a little disappointed in that it's really not doing these cymbals justice, because these are very much a gorgeous sounding, high-end quality type of cymbal. I bought a set of these almost immediately after they were introduced. And I've actually used them in large outdoor country festivals during the summer. And these things just perform beautifully. So if you're looking for, if you're currently in the market for a good set of affordable cymbals, maybe you wanted to enter, the whole Paiste game. You might be one of those guys that have been wanting to play Paistes for a long time, but maybe you just didn't have the budget. This will help you get in there, get yourself a set, and start using them. Now, the beautiful thing about the PST7s is that they essentially start out as a 2002. I kind of call them the Diet 2002 cymbal. It's the exact same alloy, 2002 bronze, but the main difference is it's a different lathing pattern. The PST7s are machine hammered, whereas the 2002s are hand hammered, and there's a slightly different shape overall to the cymbal. So the manufacturing process is a little different, but you're essentially getting a light version of the 2002, which is beautiful. So this is what I got. It's essentially, I think, one of those core packs that you can get, mostly medium. So I have a medium set of 14-inch hi-hats. Over here, I have a medium 16-inch crash. I have an 18-inch medium here, 20-inch ride, and I bought a 20-inch light ride because they don't offer a crash in that size yet. So I picked up a 20-inch light ride specifically to use as a large crash, and it's absolutely one of my favorite cymbals to hit. I think the best one out of the line, a lot of people might agree that I've already played it, is the medium 18-inch crash is, in my opinion, the best sounding cymbal in the entire lineup. So these cymbals are very, I would say, focused, really. Like, there's nothing overly complex about these particular cymbals, but they're very sort of bright, and they're not too high-endy, but they're nice and bright. They got a really nice sustain to them, you know, good amount of projection, and they're just really nice musical sounding cymbals. So I would highly recommend, if you're in the market, once again, for a set, you want to try these out because they're ridiculously affordable. Don't be scared off by the target market for what these cymbals are. Because again, like I've played, you know, many different cymbals from many different companies, you know, the last 20 years or whatever, and these will rival any average high-end cymbal from any other competitor. The hi-hats, the medium hi-hats are really nice and clean. There's a really sharp chick to these. The open hi-hat sounds fantastic. The 16-inch crash is probably, out of what I got here, is probably the weakest of the set, I guess, in terms of volume. If you want something with a little bit more projection, you can always move up to the heavy, because there's 3 sets of these. There's a light, there's a medium, and there's a heavy. I think the medium is probably the most versatile out of the 3 sets. If you're looking for like one all-purpose kind of thing, start with the mediums and then start adding on. The 20-inch light ride sounds as good, if not better, than a lot of 20-inch crashes that I've heard from other companies. The 20-inch ride, the 20-inch medium ride, great sounding cymbals, wicked crashability. You get a lot of stick, you know, on the body, and the bell is really nice and bright too. The cool thing is that you can buy all of these individually. So, you know, if you want to start with a set and then start mixing and matching, or you can just go in and pick all your cymbals individually just to sort of tailor your own sound. The 2 that I don't have here that are in the line, there's a 10-inch splash available, and there's also a couple of Chinas, I think a 16 and an 18. I don't have those here, but I've heard them, and I'm pretty sure you'll like them. So yeah, that's good news, man. I mean, if you want to introduce yourself to a set of Pisces and get into the line, this is a great introduction to that whole set. So, you know, don't take my word for it. Visit a drum shop, smack on these things for a little bit, and I think you're really going to love them.